What is up, everybody, and welcome to a very special Halloween edition of the vlog. I am Cody Fisher, aka Lyrical Lord, and today we are going to start this vlog off by carving this very, very precious pumpkin here. This is like the perfect size pumpkin, not too big, not too small. That's what she said. And the color and the texture is really cool too. I really like this pumpkin. I almost don't want to carve it. And while I carve this pumpkin, I'm also going to be talking about some fun facts about Halloween and how I got started and you know, just little random facts. Let's get started. I actually haven't carved a pumpkin in a very long time. I guess you have to start off by cutting the top. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, I think I just already cut too much. Halloween goes back more than 2,000 years. Halloween started as a pre-Christian Celtic festival pronounced with the name of Samhain. Samhain is another term for the summer's end. Why is this already so difficult? This isn't really the best carving tool. It just popped. Ugh. Ew. People would actually ward off the ghosts by lighting bonfires and wearing costumes, and I guess that's how the whole tradition came about. This says, during the 18th century, ladies would follow Halloween traditions that would help them find a romantic partner. So I guess I'll set this right here for now. Halloween is now the second largest commercial holiday in the entire world. Christmas is number one, obviously.
Oh my goodness.
This year will be the first year since like 1941, I believe, to have a full moon on Halloween. This actually says right here it was 1955. And the next one will not occur until 2039. That's kind of crazy how the world works like that. This is a lot harder to carve than I thought. Jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland. Illinois produces up to 5 times more pumpkins than any other state. Wow. That's something I did not know. I guess that's good, right? I don't know. So now, let's get rid of all this. So, what am I supposed to carve in this pumpkin? Just like, kind of like your classic face, I guess? Candy corn was originally called chicken feed. What? Monster Mash with Bobby Boris Pickett reached the Hot 100 on the Billboard charts back in 1962. That's really cool, I didn't know that. It later recharted in 1973 also. Shout out to Stephen Clark. He is the guy who completed carving a pumpkin in 16 seconds. That includes the eyes, the mouth, the nose, everything. That's pretty impressive. This is going to look kind of good. You would not believe this, and I wouldn't either, but it is a fact that Skittles is the top #1 candy that you can get on Halloween. I would not think that at all. I feel like it would be some sort of chocolate, you know? Keene, New Hampshire holds the record for the most jack-o'-lanterns on display at one time. It broke the record with 30,581. That's a lot of pumpkins. Okay, the final reveal. Isn't it precious? This is my custom Lyrical Lord pumpkin right here for sale for $19.99 right now. Just kidding. But while we're on the subject, you can go down below, click the link in the description, and buy some of my new merch. I got some pretty cool different designs, and I will continue to be updating my designs. If you want to know some more cool fun facts about Halloween, please go below to the link in the description and click the website. It will give you more information that I did not tell you already. So next up, we are going to be putting in some Halloween cookies. Not really so much Halloween cookies because the store ran out, but we will be talking about that in just a second. So let's go get some cookies. Okay, everybody, I went to the store, went to the cookie section, you know, thinking I was going to like have several different options to choose from as far as like cookies that had pumpkin logos on them or ghosts or, you know, spooky type stuff. They didn't have any kind of Halloween cookies at all. I got these cookies right here. Nestle Toll House M&M Minis. Get out the aluminum foil, that's what we got to work with. Probably like that much. Ooh, they look so good already. Ah! They're so little. I'm gonna double these up because they're already breaking like shit. We're going to put this in, close it up, and while we wait on the cookies to get done, let's go over to the DVD shelf corner and rank the Michael Myers Halloween movies from worst to best, in my opinion anyway. I'll see you over there. So to start this off, I want to say that Halloween Part 3 is my least favorite. Why is it my least favorite? No Michael Myers. The concept of Halloween 3 was okay, but it didn't capture my interest. So we're gonna leave it at that. Number 10 on my list would be Halloween Resurrection. Resurrection was not that bad of a movie, but it wasn't that great either. I don't like the fact that Michael Myers was being broadcasted, and the mask in Resurrection was not that great. Not one of my favorite masks. I would still, you know, love to have it though, obviously. I did, however, like the very beginning of it where Laurie was inside of the mental hospital and Michael came after her. Number 9 on the list is Halloween H2O. I liked how Jamie Lee Curtis made a return. That CGI mask, bullshit. The whole concept and the whole storyline was good. I like how Jamie Lee Curtis came back and reinvented herself from having to escape from Michael and fake her death. Number 8 on my list from worst to best is Rob Zombie's Halloween Part 2. I love this film. I love how Rob Zombie made him more scary. You see the Michael Myers in Halloween, like the original 1978, he's scary because he's a killer with a mask on, with a knife that's chasing you, but he's not like somebody that you think would like absolutely rip you to shreds. This dude is a beast. They could have explained the whole dream sequence a little bit better. I feel like they kind of jumped right into that to where they thought people would automatically get it. I also did not like the fact that Michael Myers talked. It's kind of cool to finally hear his voice after years of him being silent. But at the same time, him being silent is one of the main reasons he's so scary. Look at this mask. You don't want to look at this mask on somebody and it be like, "Rah, I'm Michael." Nah, you look at this mask and it's just like, it stares at you. Number 7 on my list from worst to best is Halloween Part 5. This is probably one of the Halloween movies that I've seen the most. Number 1, the mask is completely a different design than the rest of the masks. I feel like each mask has some kind of similar look. Halloween 5 mask is a totally different look. It has like kind of like a longer style face. Halloween 5 was good, but it was a little bit too silly. When I say silly, I mean Tina. The sound effects they use in this film, those goofy 2 cops that they use in this film, it's just not, this is not a comedy series. This is a horror Halloween series. So number 6 on my list is Rob Zombie's Halloween Part 1. I like this movie because it was an introduction to the new Michael Myers that we had not ever seen before. So number 5 on my list is Halloween Part 2, and let me explain. One of the main reasons I don't like number 3 is because not only did it not have nothing to do with Michael, but it could have been a passageway between Halloween 2 and Halloween 4. They could have made Halloween 3 the story about how Laurie recovered from the end of Halloween 2, how she met a guy, married him, whatever, had Jamie Lloyd, and then it could have continued from there. But instead, they didn't do that. Comment below if you agree with me, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you will. That's a big missing piece of the story, is Laurie Strode's death, and how, you know, none of that information was ever shared until H2O came along. That's just not right to me. Number 4 on my list is Halloween Part 4. It's pretty much the same description as Halloween Part 2. I enjoyed the whole movie in general, though. I loved how he escaped a gas station whenever Loomis showed up. I love the character Rachel. I hated to see her die in Halloween 5. I felt like they should have let her continue on. She was a very good interactive character to the franchise. I thought that she did an amazing job. Number 3 on my list is Halloween 2018. I don't have a lot of negative stuff to say about this. Number 1, I loved how they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back as Laurie Strode as a older female, which you still look really good, by the way. I loved how they reinvented the mask. This one right here is the mask from Halloween 2018. I love the fact that Danny McBride was one of the directors of this film. How cool is that? I'm not really a fan of the new Dr. Loomis. That's not cool for me. I don't like that at all. I don't like how he becomes evil for a second in the cop car and puts the mask on and, you know, all the shit. I don't get that. I don't like that. Number 2 on my list is Halloween Part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, unrated producer's cut especially. This is probably my favorite film out of them all. I like the whole Curse of Thorn. You see the dude get off the bus with the black hat and the black trench coat and the, you know, the boots and the briefcase and stuff. And you're like, who is that? You thinking it's just a regular guy? No. It's Michael Myers, like, cult leader or whatever. This is, in fact, Dr. Loomis's last film before he passed away. You know, he did a spectacular job with all of this. He was wonderful in it. Number 1 on my list is, last but not least, the original 1978 John Carpenter's Halloween. So for a lot of people, this is definitely their favorite number 1 film of the entire franchise. And I put it on my list as number 1 just because I'm a dedicated fan. But at the end of the day, I still like Part 6 the best. I love Part 1, how Jamie Lee Curtis was introduced to the franchise, how wonderful she did, how wonderful the other actors and actresses did. The whole storyline was great. The introduction of Michael Myers was fantastic. This introduced Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance. This introduced a bunch of people and a bunch of storylines that people would have never thought would have came about. So that was my top ranking Halloween franchise from worst to best. Once again, in my opinion only. You know, people have different opinions about it. So let's go take out those cookies. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. These are special Halloween edition cookies, especially for this vlog. So, I guess let's let them cool. Almost burnt them. I'm glad I came over here when I did. My phone was on silent, so my timer didn't go off. So a few extra minutes, it's all good. They'll crisp up a little bit. The official test taste right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, these were good. My cookies turned out amazing. Even though everybody's not able to go out and trick-or-treat and stuff like that, I still believe everybody's going to have a good time for the rest of their night. It is approximately 5 p.m. right now, so I'm going to go have a Halloween movie marathon. Thank you all so much for watching this Halloween special edition of the vlog. I am Cody Fisher, aka Lyrical Lord, and until next time, I will see you later. Peace!